And here back at home, a winter storm warning is now in effect over the Cascades, so please be careful if you are heading out to the mountains this weekend. Darren Peck is here with a first look at what the forecast has in store for us.
I think that snow in the mountains, Jenna, is really going to be the main issue for us to have to deal with. There is a winter storm warning until 4 a.m. on Monday. This means going over I-90, or if you're going over Highway 2, any of the passes in the Cascades, you're going to have to deal with this. It hasn't really started snowing there yet, but it is just about to, just like the
Starting a new job and moving to a new city this past year has involved a lot of change. Change can come at us in the biggest moments, like graduating college or starting a new relationship. Or it can come at us in mundane, everyday things. Sometimes change feels like an easy transition, bringing us joy as we find ourselves closer aligned with who we are now. And sometimes change feels absolutely terrifying and awful, with every bone in your body fighting to stop it. I think the scariest part for a lot of us is the unknown. When we're in uncharted territory, anything could happen. We lose some amount of control. And I think for a lot of us, letting go of the old in place of something new can feel challenging sometimes. I think it's easy to want something that's familiar. It feels comfortable and safe. It holds a lot of memories. Embracing change, I think, requires some level of trust. A trust that everything will work out, and if not, knowing I trust myself enough to figure it out along the way. Oh my god. My feet are so muddy and soaking wet. I've had these shoes for quite a while. They're the Brooks Ghost 15. I love them so much, but they're actually falling apart and I really need to buy new shoes. I've kind of been dreading the idea of buying new shoes because I'm really attached to these, and every time I get new shoes, even if they're the same model of shoe, just like a later version, I'll still get just a little bit injured even from that. So that's why I've been putting off getting new shoes, but I think it's time. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's seals barking here, which is kind of cool. Just having a lovely run this morning. It's a bit chilly, but very beautiful. Oh no, you're gonna fall. If you're new to my channel, this is my Mazda 3. Her name is Mulan, and I got her almost exactly 8 years ago, which is crazy to think about. I've made so many memories in this car, all the camping trips I've been on, the time I went camping with my pet bunnies, all the times I've gone to Taco Bell, 3 cross-country road trips, And I counted, and I actually drove up and down the West Coast 12 times from California and Washington back and forth last year alone in 2024, which I don't know how I did that. But in a way, I'm glad I did because I made so many memories in this car, and man, I love this car. Okay, I think it's time I go home and shower and grab a late lunch. I spent a lot of time the last few years reflecting on how to build my self-trust so I could feel more comfortable with change and handling unexpected problems. And to be honest, this wasn't something I was able to do alone. I'm the type of person who will try to do it all on my own if I can. But to build trust and self-confidence, I really had to lean on the help of others to guide and support me. When we're faced with change that seems scary, when we're afraid of taking that next step, if you're like me, sometimes you might need a little reminder that we can always ask for a little help from time to time from those who care about us. And when it comes to chasing my dreams, I found the greatest things in life haven't come without a lot of discomfort and change. I've learned and gained the most in the moments I've put myself out of my comfort zone in the hopes that that step would bring me closer to my goals. So I've learned that change is often necessary to get to where I want to be. But what I've also learned is, maybe change doesn't necessarily mean saying goodbye or parting with the old forever. After all, we'll always have those memories. All those good and bad times in that job, that relationship, that apartment, have helped shape who we are today. Whether it's a new city, career change, a change of plans, new shoes, new haircut, or a goodbye, I think we can all remind ourselves from time to time that letting go and embracing change, however uncomfortable, might lead us that much closer to our goals. And if not, at the very least, it might bring us some new opportunities, life lessons, or just plain happiness.